Are y'all the same graduation year?
Yes.
Did y'all ever sit desk by desk in the same classroom?
Yes, we were both Williams.
Williams. Marsha Williams
Sherry.
here. Sherry here.
Okay. All right. Tell us what you remember about school.
We had to do a lot of stuff group-wise because we was already at that section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all ended up being linked on a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
So you know a lot about my mother's childhood that she ain't gonna tell me. We need another part two.
Yeah, but
To the grave.
We need another part
I
two.
can't expose
Some things
too
go
many
to
things.
the grave.
Next question.
Okay.
Parents.
Oh, yes,
Age
parents.
18. Kids 18, boys 18.
Mm-hmm.
18-year-olds, they jumping out the windows. They taking the cars. They in the streets. They in between streets and jobs. You telling them one thing, the friends telling them another, the girlfriend's telling them another. They exploring with this, that, and the other. What kind of advice you got for that? You're 52, so that 42-year-old mom that's going through that right there. And they say they stumped me with the question.
Run for your life.
Baby, run.
Back with another one.
You can offer me a diamond-plated pearl. You can send me all the riches in the world. You can tempt me with the palaces of kings. I'd give them back in a big old sack and keep the simple things.
Starting to share. All right, that's perfect.
I'm about okay.
We starting the interview, Mama. Be in your best behavior. Y'all, bear with me. Back again with another one. Look forward to it. I'm excited about it. But this is going to be a difficult interview. And the reason being, because I got to interview my mother. And if any of y'all ever had to interview your mother, you got to be on your best behavior. You got to try not to use profanity. You can't ask too personal questions. And well, you got to try to keep your breath.
And you have to be ready for it.
If she go to, telling lies. Y'all can't say lying from my mom. But if she go to fibbing,
Keep it real.
Keeping it real. That's a good title.
keep it real. This is an interview, not from a mother-son perspective, but more from an interviewer perspective. So people that don't know you,
My name is Marsha.
I did not
am
even get a
52
chance to
years
even
old,
ask.
52 years young. Originally from Evergreen, Alabama.
Yeah.
Born in Escambia County.
Yeah.
Down the road over Brooklyn, Alabama. Always lived in Alabama.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I asked the questions in the interview.
I want to get to the
What's
good
your
way.
She
name,
did like me.
your age, and where you from?
He's like, slow down now.
I am originally from Alabama.
Age,
52 years old.
name.
Marsha.
Were
born
you
in
raised in
Alabama.
a single family household or a double family household?
Well,
Help me with, I'm not even using the right word, Mama. Single family household or what?
a single parent. A single parent.
Or what? What's the other one?
And for me,
Sorry.
my parents were married, but then they were divorced when I was about 9-ish, about 9. And so from then on, we were basically single parent household. And my brother and I. And it was interesting. And because we were a single parent home, our lives continued to be interesting.
Sorry, y'all. We had a camera issue. My mistake. You were 10 when your parents had a divorce.
Yep,
and-
maybe 9.
Alright. Wait, Mama.
Back with another one.
In the interview process, I have to ask the question.
I'm
This
gonna
is
say
different.
throughout the whole interview. Back with another one.
I know who you are. I know all of your story. These people don't know you. You have to answer each small question. Do you have? Were you a single? Siblings? Any siblings? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yep, it was me, my mama, and my brother for the majority of my life.
So one brother. So you went through the divorce with one brother, not a gang of siblings throughout.
Just the two of us. However, we do have an extended family. I must say I have a half sister, my dad's side, Ashanti Booker, shout
Okay,
out.
I forgot. Shout out to Ashanti.
And I have another half brother,
Who?
Frank, right there in Evergreen.
Frank's your half brother? Oh, wait a minute, I gotta give a shout out because they watching, they comment. Shout out to Bob. Shout out to
Bob
Frank.
and Frank, always.
Yeah. Sorry, Mama.
And so that's that.
Okay.
Next question. Make
Okay.
it a good one.
All right, we're gonna get to. I know you want to talk about MAGA, resiliency. What? Sherry, help me out. What's the other one she said?
MAGA.
No, when I ask you about.
I want to say there are highs and lows,
All right, y'all.
ups and downs.
What's your opinion on MAGA?
Politics that's tricky, but it's real. Well, it could be an illusion depending on what your thoughts are. But as far as the right now with the politics, I see some good and bad. I see there are some people who are quite disappointed. But I just want to encourage my fellow Americans to hang in there.
What do you mean, your fellow Americans?
Those that believe the way I believe.
All Americans are American.
And with the same aspirations that I have, or at least similar ones, and that is to be the humanitarian that we are put here on this earth plane to be.
I agree with that.
Regardless of who is in office,
I agree with
while
that.
they're in office,
I agree with that.
and what's going on during their regime.
So you say you're here to agree and support people that agree and like the same things that you like? Sorry for my lack of work. What about the people that don't? What about people that have a difference of opinion?
And the people who do, I think people just who they are. I mean, because we're individuals, we're all different. And we're never going to see eye to eye on everything. We shouldn't.
Thank you, Mama. Are you done with the political?
So to find a peaceful medium.
Y'all need to give a lot of credit to my mother. I believe this is where I get a lot of my hold on, I'm along to the next question. I believe this is where I get a lot of my confidence, my ability to communicate, my ability to adapt. One thing I'll say about my mother is my mother's value. My mother, what she sees a value in a person, it doesn't change. It doesn't matter what the caliber is. So
that's right.
That's one thing I get from my mother.
Is valued.
The next thing that I get from my mother is resiliency, which brings us to our next topic.
Okay.
What she hinted me to talk about, so that's what she want to talk about.
Being able, we say it, we throw it out there, rise above it. We say that it is so easy to say rise above it until the above it is sitting in your face. But I think it's at that moment that those people can get in there and get after it and be okay, keep the vibe high as often as possible, work on the inner self, work on the me. And as far as being resilient, I think the one way that we can all exercise resilience is keep doing you, boo.
Okay.
And keeping it pushing. As long as you're pushing the positive note.
Okay.
On a positive note.
So we're done with that. We're done with that portion of the interview, the Miss Lee
I can say
interview.
a lot about
And we're gonna start the big Ghost Cross the Creek interview now. The questions that she did not want to answer. What you always want to be growing up?
For a long time, I've always wanted to be a teacher. Some kind of teacher for a long time.
That worked out.
I knew that I always wanted to work with people.
RJ.
And the gift of gab.
He gonna get me a cough drop. Yeah.
The gift of gab is something that I think teachers need. And I think for me, I've always wanted to kind of work with people, help people, and to be able to talk with people at the same time.
All right, so you've always wanted to be a teacher growing up. Is all your experience in education, or do you have any other professional experience in any other fields?
Initially, I did social work, and I like that. Case management got tricky. And what happens is, when you have a heart for something or a zeal for something, like social work for me, it wears on you. And you'll find yourself bringing it home whenever you said you would never bring it home. And so a lot of the emotional turmoil that families would go in and be involved in, for me it wasn't. If I could have just kept it moving, as far as just checking the box saying, okay, I've done A, I've done B, I've done C, then that's something that I probably could have done forever and ever. Capri. But since I kind of tend to emotionally buy into people, that professionally was not a good choice for me. But I was a social worker.
Oh, you're an empathetic person. You take it home and it affects your profession. Oh, Lord. That's where I get that from.
So then I decided to dive off into teaching.
We're going to do a part 2, 3, and 4, so we ain't going to get too deep into teaching. How many years? You just retired, right? How many years in teaching?
27 years.
So we can't talk for 27 years worth of 15 minutes on this camera. Any regrets in life?
Ooh. Yeah. I would be a lie if I said no. 2 or 3 come to mind right away.
So funny. I'm talking about woo. I can deal with 2, but not 3. If it wasn't for that third one, I'm sitting right in front of you right now. Y'all hit that thumbs up and like and subscribe. Commercial break.
Okay, wait.
What do you mean 2 or 3 mistakes? No, I ain't editing nothing. Real, right, uncut. Can you name? I mean, can you say them first?
Some things
Any
going
regret?
to the grave. Some things are going to the grave. No, I honestly, there is one, and that is self-preservation.
Self-preservation.
I
Okay.
wish that along the way I had done more of that. I had done more of taking care of me in a lot of ways. In my defense, though, when you learn better, you do better. And so that's been a vow, a personal vow.
Give us a sentence. I want you to elaborate, but give us a sentence on what self-preservation. What do you mean? In 5 words or less. Real, right, and uncut. For the people watching this thing that don't understand self-preservation, they're still giving that last. I'm gonna say something else. Walking to the end. What do you mean Tell it to. How old are you, Mama? How old are you? How old are you, Mama?
37.
37. How old is she, Miss Sherry?
52.
All right, 52. So give that advice to a woman that's 32, that's still giving it in.
Ooh, okay.
Or
Self-preservation.
42.
Take care of yourself so that you can take care of everybody else. Take care of yourself, and whatever that looks like for you, that works. If it works for you, and that's taking care of you, and you're good with it, be okay with it. And don't worry about judgmental attitudes.
Okay.
It's okay to be a little selfish.
Okay.
It is.
No, I can't
Got
answer
him.
that one.
Got him. Got him.
Golly.
The
The issue is,
What
when,
happened? Got your tongue all over.
I got
Let me
it.
explain.
I
Now,
got
this
it.
where the
I
camera
got
need
it.
to be
I
over
got
there
it.
over here.
I got it.
it's like turning
You
around.
need to be over here on the camera now.
Dirt for nothing.
Well, no.
So the issue is, I'll tell you what the issue
For all the
is.
people who still do the prep.
Y'all look here. We're gonna get into age.
Pop lock.
We're gonna get into all those dances that you've done through your athletic career in high school. Just hold up one second.
Oh!
The issue is, y'all, as an interviewer, the same series of questions. Mama, you gotta wait. I guess the grandma kicking in. Look. Sorry, I can't shut that. The issue is when you have a series of questions, you gotta edit those questions when you're asking your mother. That's the issue.
You better edit Hannah. I want all my good stuff in here.
Athletic in high school. Cheerleader?
Oh, yeah. Cheerleader band, but mostly cheerleader. It was my favorite thing. It was, you get pushed physically. Then you learn about teamwork.
Well, you told us
And
you
it
were
was fun.
you were halfway to 100, so that's a long time ago. Can you tell us some of the dancing that you was doing? What some of the dance moves y'all had back then?
First of all,
And don't cap neither.
TikTok has nothing
On what?
on
No.
dances of the 80s.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'll say 90s. But
Sorry.
something happened after.
88, about 97, 98.
88 to
90s.
97.
Mm-hmm.
What you remember? Tell me. I wasn't there, Sherry.
A lot
Tell
of
me
the,
straight.
a lot of the dance moves were the Cabbage Patch, of course.
They were fun. You actually moved.
Yes, and the robot, they were still doing.
How about the
that.
bankhead bounce?
It was creative.
That's late.
Yeah, well, that came on
That was
later.
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 Uh-huh.
Okay.
That was probably on our
But
exit.
I'm just trying to think. There was so many.
Oh my
different
gosh, yeah.
Mama, you got about 4 more minutes. You can't go that
remember
quick.
Smurf.
The Smurf.
I don't know now. If you hadn't asked, I could have thought, but it was fun. It was fun.
Wait,
The
y'all,
electric slide.
Always a line dance.
You know, line dances.
are y'all the
going
same
on.
graduation year?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Did y'all ever sit desk by desk in the same classroom?
yes. We were both Williams.
Williams. Marsha
Marsha,
Williams.
Sherry.
Here. Sherry. Here.
Okay. All right. Tell us what you remember about school.
We had to do a lot of stuff group wise because we was already at that section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all ended up being linked on a bunch of different things.
Yeah. all
So you
throughout
know a
the
lot about my
section.
mother's childhood that she ain't gonna tell me. We need another part two.
Yeah, but
To the grave.
We need another part
I
two.
can't expose
Some things
too
go
many
to the
things.
grave.
Think that's
You know.
this year we
This-
agree,
look,
real, right, and
This
uncut.
is like you looking in the past into the future now. Come on now. We ain't going to the past into the future.
But the fun
we
was clean.
do got good kickers, you know,
Mhm.
that you can relate on to now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And one thing too, in growing up then, we had there was a camaraderie. We were talking about that. We even went back to think about how our 8th grade graduation, we remember performing that.
Performing it.
We remember that. And so that's, I don't know, that has nothing to do with any of my questions, but that's something
Yeah,
that
you
I
are.
wish young people would get. That the things that you do now and the things that you are experiencing now, it matters. It's gonna matter. Good and bad. So make the best of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Keisha, can I pick a free? Right here.
Hey,
Can I
Sky,
pick a free
what's
on here?
up, girl? You just
okay?
been
You
running
okay?
around.
Hannah, come over here.
Where are these guys? What's up?
There you go. Thank
Why
you, babe.
been
Thank
hiding from me?
I ain't even got in the secret.
You hide it.
Hey, all right, now
Okay.
step back to the left there. There you go. Thank you. I want to see you. I ain't even stopping. So, all right, Mama. You said that there's no regrets, and y'all can tell I'm holding. They ready to gossip. I ain't in no hurry to
What
leave.
about 2 or 3?
I ain't in no hurry to leave. Mama, you said there's no regrets. Separate question. Anything you change?
No. That's a hard question though.
Miss Sheriff, she ain't keeping this thing real right now.
She said, he said, is there anything I would change about what?
0 to 52. Is there anything you change in your life?
Now,
Looking over your life
what year did you come, Chris?
from when
92.
you can remember being adult-wise until now. What the question he's asking you, just looking over that time, 10 years from now, where you think you will elevate, or is you still there, or do you have anything to let me
We'll take that. Okay, we'll take that.
Okay.
And come on, because I got some more personal stuff.
I got some things, maybe self-love.
Okay,
I would just
self-preservation
focus
with
more on
self.
and it'll be okay with that and be all right with it.
Okay, that's solid advice. Okay.
I'm mad he did not give me time to practice my grammar, go over my
This the
lift my
real,
tongue.
authentic version.
This is not no clean up. When you see me on there, I ain't cleaned up.
Authentic version. I tried to give that same,
an honest answer.
truth.
Uh-huh.
A little of that stuff was a little personal, but
It's gonna be.
your family, so
I feel comfortable enough to ask you.
Yeah.
I won't cross no lines though.
I don't care. If somebody come to me, I got something for 'em.
What you got? Mama, parenting advice. I'm not talking adolescents. I'm talking. You've already raised.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why do you keep interrupting the interview?
No, I ain't finna
I'm
go.
gonna get to do
I'm
mine.
scared.
I'm gonna redo mine.
No, this is part 1. You did part 2. We're right on cut. We gonna edit. My question was, you've raised 3 boys past the age of 18, and you have 2, Miss Sherry. Any advice for?
I have one. Miss Sherry has one. Only one.
I know that, Miss Sherry.
You
I'm
too
saying you
also.
have raised. You hear that Lincoln County in my accent?
Okay, now that's what.
I get mad because we
Sorry
ended
for-
up, we just mad because we jamming him up
Cut
in his
that.
own
Take
interview.
that.
Y'all not answering the
He's
question
been
at all.
jammed up in his own interview. This is what you doing.
Make sure you edit that.
Getting jammed
Slide
up.
that out.
Alright, I slight a little bit, but after that, I ain't doing too much swiping now. Y'all been pay attention. Pay
I think
attention.
you should let me and Sherry sit down and go through the editing process.
No, that's not built.
See why he don't
No.
get on interviews?
Next question.
Okay.
Parents,
Oh, yes,
age
parents.
18. Kids 18, boys 18. 18-year-olds, they jumping out the windows. They taking the cars. They in the streets. They in between streets and jobs. You telling them one thing, the friends telling them another, the girlfriend's telling them another. They exploring with this, that, and the other. What kind of advice you got for that? You're 52, so that 42-year-old mom that's going through that right there. And they say they stumped me with the question.
Run for your life.
Baby, run.
You got about 10 or 15 more years left of you. Run. Run, sister.
Is that real advice? So I can go on to the next. Is that real advice or not? Golly.
Hang in there. Hang in there. Because your efforts as a parent a lot of your decisions that you make is going to turn. A lot of them are going to depend on where you are. It's going to be environmental. It's going to be what's happening socially. A lot of factors in there. So do what you be the best version of yourself.
Okay.
As a parent.
Okay.
And it doesn't go wrong.
Can you flip flop that advice? I know you've never wore those shoes of that 18-year-old boy. But can you flip flop that advice for any 18 to 28-year-old boys, men? You raise them. They could be sitting at home and struggling. What kind of advice you got for us? I think it goes both ways.
5 words. It will be over soon.
Okay. Shall pass. Got it.
But you're gonna miss this. Don't blink. Seriously.
Go that quick, don't it?
Don't blink.
All right, Mom. I'm not gonna ask you the traditional. Where do you find happiness? Because I sort of got some sort of idea. On the flip side of that, something that I always get good from you, and something I think you can help others with. Relationship advice. Give me your best relationship advice. Let me finish my question. Talking about woo. Talking about woo. Your best relationship advice. Well, for any couple sitting on a tough spot, struggling, staying up all night, trying to get that last word, trying to find peace on the porch from the war inside. You helped me the other day. You bought me something, said pieces come together. And it's just not just relationship, but everything for me.
I got you.
Can you offer some of that advice for free to the 20 or 30 people that might stop in and see it?
Absolutely. Well,
and they said they stopped me with the question.
It's tough because it's serious. That's a serious question.
Can I get some advice? My word on that will be both of you communicate. If you're in a relationship, and if both of you communicate, we know we always gonna have some bad times together.
That's right.
We're gonna have some good times together. But don't let your bad times end what you've been trying to build your whole life. You have to sit back and reset yourself if it takes you doing it by yourself or she doing it by herself. It goes both ways. Give each other time to come back to mend what needs to be mended, to be back on foundation or try to excel each other. Because that's the point. You're trying to excel both of you. You know, y'all both are working to an acceleration. It's a serious thing. It really is, you know. It takes some serious mind sitting back, just, you know,
reflecting,
meditating and reflecting on things, you know. And once, you know, it'll come to you, you know. Everybody got that inkling on little spark that'll get them where they need to be.
Right, okay.
And I think in a nutshell, too, I think this is what I think. We agree. This is what she's saying. When you think about it, what if there's something that we're arguing about or we are in conflict about right now, is this, whatever it is, if we knew that this was our last moment here together on earth, and that tomorrow is not coming, what we're arguing about even matter? And if what we're arguing about wouldn't matter, if it's not going to make a difference, if we weren't here anymore, then go to bed, put it away.
Yeah, a lot of that you can't use up all your good energy, even though it's getting knocked down by bad energy. You still have to sit back because it play hand in hand. You got a good side and you got a bad side. You got to learn how to balance. Once you learn how to balance and focus on staying on your good side, because you know that side is the good, everything running smooth. But it's not going to run smooth when you sitting up here indulging and depressed. That's the bad side.
And all the rest of it.
Indulging and worryation, you know. All that plays a part with your whole being.
Wait a minute now, worryation. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, I'm with you.
You know, because everybody worries about, you know, a lot about stuff, but you got to know how to handle that.
Miss Sherry, let me interrupt you. I was going to ask my mom the last question, but I don't want to ask. This is my mother's interview, but I do not want to ask her. I do not want to ask her what I want. I would rather aim this question toward Miss Sherry and say, last question. a lot of times that people, and this might sound silly to you, but a lot of times people like watch videos or they'll turn on YouTube and they think, look at Capri, look, interrupted it. Capri, you interrupted the interview. You interrupted the interview. All right, Miss Sherry. So a lot of times, come on in here. That's a good picture. Thank you.
This is why you do it.
Thank you. Keisha, thank you. That actually made the video better. Sherry, question, man. Ma'am. Sorry,
Yeah.
question, ma'am. As I was saying, a lot of times people watch these interviews and they click on something on YouTube. And let me tell you what happens. You may not believe this. If there's lacking for leadership, whether it be a father or mother, then they want some kind of influencer or some kind of rapper to replace that place. And they follow what that rapper or what that influencer says.
There is no replacement for Tupac. There's just
No.
But when you're
So-
trying to be your real, authentic self,
Wait,
you're
Miss
not
Sherry, let me
gonna
ask
let
you.
any other person influence you to a point where
That's what
you
I
have
meant.
to follow. You don't follow. You have to learn your own ways. What you need to learn at that time. Everybody different. Everybody different. And once you learn, you got to go through some stuff to learn. You know that.
Your
It's
own
gonna
journey.
be hard,
your own
and it
journey.
ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be your own little journey you
That's
walking
right.
on.
Okay.
You know.
Let me get my question to you, because this is my direct question, and I appreciate that. I have phone calls, that sort of thing, where daughters at 30 or 40 struggle with the relationship with their mother at 60 or 70. Do you have
For a 60 and 70-year-old,
for a 40 or 50-year-old woman struggling with their relationship
With their
in the
mother.
last years of their 70-year-old mother?
oh no.
What you got for us? It's
Well-
out there. It's out there.
Well, the only thing I would have to say about that is,
Come up
no
here.
matter what's going on
Big
between
butcher,
you and that 60, you got to look at that person that lived their life. It's a lot of years down the road. Like you say, time is not waiting
Yeah.
on nobody.
Ready?
I see
So
time
you
just keep
still
going.
have to find somewhere in
Right.
your heart to where you can ask for forgiveness for whatever got this relationship like it is.
Okay.
You gotta question it.
So let it go.
You
to
know,
heal from it.
yes,
Okay.
and it will stress you out to kill you now. It's like a power question.
Mm.
You know, you can combust with so many different things about trying to mend, but you got to figure out what's in between there. They got to have communication with each other. That's got them like that.
Yeah, something severed.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that, Sherry. Last question, Mama. I ain't gonna dog this sucker up. At we see 17 years. Definition
Is it time to run in?
Costa Rica.
definition of happiness. You know, Costa Rica.
Definition of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to look
Don't tell
yourself
no lies, neither I do you.
in the mirror and self-affirm.
That's not true, guys.
that you're
I've been
great
knowing this woman
no
30
matter what.
years. And that's it.
And that's it.
We're gonna get a part 2. We're gonna get deeper into your story, okay? Moving on.
Back with another one.